everyone, it's Clynis from Clynis Creations. Today we are going to test our dollar store modeling clay with our Prima marketing molds, and this is in conjunction with the current projects that I'm working with, the altered vase, and I would actually insert a link on which project that I'm referring to. Anyway, so this method I've already used with that altered vase project, so I'm just going to show you what I do when I work on this clay. So this is only $2. Now I have actually used the air dry clay, which is actually preferable, but sometimes you just use what you have. That is why I ended up using this modeling clay, because it's the only item that I have in my stash at that moment when I was using the project. So I just wanted to share to you how it is. Now for the most part actually, when you use this clay and stick it on your canvas or whatever project, it still remains a little bit pliable or moldable, so you just have to be careful on how you press this onto your project. Now I know there's a lot of things that you can do in regards to your molding or your IOD molds from Prima Marketing, but so far this is what I have done myself, and that is why we're making this video right now. Anyway, so right now I'm just pressing it on into the edges of the mold, just being careful to take the excess from, although it doesn't really matter, but you know, a clean look would be nice. So while I'm doing this, or yeah, I will just fast forward the video. So there's nothing really specific about this. Obviously you just have to put the modeling clay into the mold. Done putting on the clay into the mold. It's time for the reveal. Just have to press it down. This modeling clay doesn't really stick onto your mold. You just have to be careful about taking it off your mold. I'm just going to show you. Obviously there's still leftovers, but that's not really a big deal. And this is a close-up of how it looks like, and I'm just gonna take off this excess piece right there. So obviously there are like the cracks, and it's not really smooth or perfect, but it actually grabbed the whole design, I would say. So for me, this is actually great, and I don't mind the cracks and the imperfections because it's art, you know. Don't have to be perfect all the time. There's some degree of perfection, but you know, this is good enough. And it's still what I tried to do with that project, with that altered base project, was I was hoping that by the time it adhered with an industrial glue, I used the E6000 glue. I was hoping that the clay would harden, but after I've painted it a few times with a gold spray paint, you can actually still feel like there is still slight softness on the modeling paste. Now, depends on how hardy you want your modeling clay to be, but if that doesn't bother you, and to me it won't bother me as much because it's going to be, that vase will be only used as decoration and you won't be playing around with it as much. So anyway, will I use it again? Yes, of course. The great thing with this is even if you leave it air dry or whatever, it doesn't air dry as a normal air drying clay would be. So this is actually perfect, for example, molding into the shape of your canvas. You just have to be careful not to press it on or you lose the details, but it's actually, for me, it's actually, I can actually use it in a lot of my crafts for sure. Anyway, so I hope this video was helpful in some way about using a modeling clay with Prima IOD Moulds. Now, I think I've used it with all of my molds with the most intricate designs like this one. If I can open it. Like this one, this has small intricate designs to it, so when the modeling paste comes off of this shape, those little parts will break apart or come off because they are not as strong as they should be. So that's the con on using these types of mold like this one right here. This is like a very small or very delicate design right here. So what I do is, obviously it's clay, you can stick them back together, but you have to use a glue in order for them to stay together. So that's the only con that I know for now. Anyway, so if you like these types of videos, please subscribe to my channel. I normally upload videos every Tuesday, and if you like these small reviews, I might do them. I might upload my videos twice a week if there's enough need for those types of videos. If you want me to review any type of mixed media technique, materials, whatever it is, comment down below, or yeah, comment down below, and I will see you guys on my next video.